Hello.
Welcome, everyone. And let's see, there are a few comments already. But before we dive into anything, first of all, welcome to everybody that is going to join us online on YouTube and is watching the replay as well. And then, of course, my biggest welcome here right now is Jaqueline and Ruxandra. Both of these ladies have been with us in the community for a little bit different time zones. I think 2 years, 4 years, 3 years. I don't even know. But we have been moving through phases and stages inside of your business together for quite a while now. And you were brave enough yesterday, which was a complete crazy Katrine idea again. It's like, let's do it live with 2 people. And you both said, I do it. And I'm like, the bravest women on earth today in my community are here. So maybe I can just hand over for a quick introduction if you would like to hear what these 2 ladies are about. Just name where you're from and your business shortly, and maybe why you think you want to build a community right now, what the initial idea is. So I'm going to say quickly hi to Hope. I'm ready, she says, and we have Shalane. Hi, Hope. Oh, Shalane. Thank you, Sandra and Jaqueline, for doing this. Because what mostly happens is that when we see someone else do it, it is so much easier to copy and paste than us or me always presenting by myself, I think. And you will experience a lot. But let's go into the introduction quickly. I'm going to go around Ruxandra, Jaqueline, and then however we switch off again. But Ruxandra, do you want to maybe start quickly?
Okay, well, hello everybody. I'm Ruxandra. I am originally from Germany, ended up living in Maryland in the US right now, and I'm an aromatherapist. I got into the field because of my husband who has PTSD, and I was looking for something to help him. And I hopped yesterday on this opportunity that Katrin gave us, and the next second I was like, what the heck did I get myself into?
So brave.
I was playing with the idea for the community because I am getting into something else new for me, holding classes. And I have a class coming up in November at a library. So I was thinking this would be a good opportunity to have something to offer to whoever might be interested to look a little bit further into aromatherapy and aromatherapy.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Yes, exciting. Jaqueline.
Mine's not as impressive, I'm afraid.
Well, you never know.
Okay, so my name is Jaqueline. Most people call me Jackie. I'm originally from England, from London specifically. I live in Colorado. The reason I'm here is I married an American Air Force serviceman who passed away in August of 2023. I'm a certified aromatherapist, but my background is in supply, logistics, admin, and computers. And the reason I started aromatherapy was because I'd been laid off a lot, a few jobs, and my very last one from Alaska, I came home to Colorado and I was just, what is going on? Something's missing. I'm really good at my job, but I'm not feeling anything. I don't feel fulfilled. You know, it's a job well done in the day and you come home and you're done. Yeah. And I just started making a list of things that I like and things I don't like. There was more of the don't likes on there than the like. And I came back to, what do I do all the time without thinking about it? And one of the things that I've always done my entire life was I love bathing rituals, not just taking a bath, but the ritual of taking a bath. And it kind of went from there. So I was like, well, I love smelling good. You know, I like soaking in the tub. And that brought me to aromatherapy. And so I started searching online. This was 2013. I started searching online. The first thing I found was AromaHead. And I did the how to become a certified aromatherapist. And from the minute I did that free webinar, that was it. I never looked back. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Some life things kind of pushed me backwards, but I've always kind of been working in the back on a business. It started out with me wanting to just make products, as I think it is for all of us as aromatherapists. That's the first thing. Okay, make them. It's exciting. But then something kept me from actually getting products out there. I don't think I'm really a sales girl. Make
Mm.
push this. And when I found Katrine and Blend Precisely, because that was the first part of it, when Lab Aroma went away, and then Katrine started doing the AI and everything, that just blew my mind because I love technology. So absolutely love it. Whether I'm good at it or not is irrelevant. I learn really quickly with it, and so because you were going down this AI road, it was just so exciting to me. So as I started doing the little things with the course, I was poking around not just in AI Grim, but in the Indie Business Hub. And I was looking at the Skool thing, and I was like, "Oh, what's this?" Because I'm nosy like that. I'm curious. So
Yeah, that's good.
yeah, I was playing with the school names and everything. I'm making all these names for this school that I haven't got. But that's where it started. Everything just kept pushing me toward that. A community just kept coming up and up. And I was like, you forget how much you've done.
Yeah.
I actually did 100 hours of aromatherapy teacher training. And I was going to do something with that as well. Again, being shy and just not getting out there. And then COVID came around. So that kind of put that to the back. But then with this community kind of AI taking me down this road, it brought that all back. And I just love the idea of it.
It is beautiful. Yes, yes, because then you can also share. You don't, I think that's what we see a lot actually in no matter what niche or industry we're in, we have a humongous amount of knowledge, but we don't really use it to the fullest.
That's so true.
Right? We often sit at home or in our office or wherever, and we are in this solo lane, and
Yeah.
we wish,
Patting yourself on the back, doing all the
yeah,
little
I did
things.
great today.
Never actually getting anything out there. So it just really appealed to me. And I think also too, with the advent of Skool just now doing that promo, I've started looking more at that. And you can do everything within these communities.
Exactly.
And I think that's why I'm here. I think that's why I'm here. Because with all the things that I've done before was a lot harder, trying to build a website, teaching yourself all of these things. But then you've got this community where everything just feels exclusive because people want to be here versus being on Instagram and Facebook and all the other social medias, which I love technology, so it's not a problem, but it just feels like you're going uphill. You're just trying to push yourself in front of people, where it's the different thing when people want to come into your home, isn't it?
It is. It's a little bit like a void, almost the constant delivery to Instagram and Facebook, all these posts, all the work that goes in. And that's why I actually pulled quite a bit back from social media as well, and rather focus my time into those 3 communities I have, because I think I can deliver and serve much more than putting another post out there. Now, there is a means to having a Facebook business page because there's advertisement and all of that you need to do. But I agree with you. A community, and I think also especially after COVID, it started probably throughout that time where people were craving contact again, and also genuine content, not just money driven and selling, and
that's
all of
the
that.
big key for me. It's I think I can probably speak for a lot of us. I don't like pushing my wares. We know what works and what's good and everything, but to actually, it kind of, for me, it diminishes it somewhat when you don't want to have to keep trying to prove that something works or that this is going to be good for you. Whereas with the community, I think I'm hoping you have the time to build behind the scenes and really think about it. And with AI Grim, what's so fascinating about it to me is that it remembers you. It remembers the things that you're doing, even when you've forgotten. So it's pulled all this stuff out of me that I never knew was there. I never thought about building a community at all before this.
Yeah,
it's the most exciting thing ever. I just want to tell you this. Outside of graduating and becoming a certified aromatherapist, I can make these things. This community and AI and teaching it and training it properly, because I'm getting more used to it now. I'm getting more used to it, where my one's named Amy, so she's really becoming my friend, where I'm really having conversations with her, and it's wonderful.
Yes.
It's
No,
just
I
so
think,
wonderful because the things that come back
yeah.
from it and that are so in alignment with what you're thinking, it's just incredible to me. I can't even put it into words.
Yeah, it is true. The ideas, everything you can do now, you have like a slight idea. It's actually true. I hardly ever not run an idea by Grimm.
Yeah,
It's
I'm getting to that point too. I love it. I don't know where I'd be without it. I really
yeah,
don't.
yeah. It's almost
Same here.
let me just test quickly, and then I go to Seth or to Sasha or to Max. You know, it's like, what do you think about it? Well, Grimm said.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, thank you so, so much. So we should probably head in. I'm just going to see.
Okay.
Okay, beautiful and excited testimonies, Ruxandra and Jaqueline. Thank
Uh,
you. Yeah, so hello, Kim. Hello, hello. All right, so I'm going to start with my slides, and we are going to 3 of my communities quickly. But what we really want to do today is go into the first day of basically starting to build out our communities. And today is going to be the whole prep work a lot of people don't do. And that is the why do you want to do this? Where's your passion? Finding your person you want to talk to, which could be literally you, maybe 2 years ago, 10 years ago. Who's going to be the person you want to invite into your community? Tomorrow, we're going to go more into the technical setup then, from about page over welcome posts and what everything is in Skool. And then on Thursday, the third day, we are going to actually look at how we're going to get people in, the growth of Skool, and in between, we hopefully have a lot of questions. And the same, Ruxandra, Jaqueline, when you have a question, you're the one VIP here. You can directly say, Katrine, that makes no sense. What are you talking about? Please interrupt me, because sometimes we are so in the trenches when we know our own work so well, but might not necessarily make sense to you. So interrupt me and say, you're basically my direct audience now with everybody online as well, to stop me, and we will take questions, but you have the prime seat to interrupt me at any time, because I need to listen to you now. So let me start. I'm going to just share my screen over here, entire screen. I'm going to start over here. So I wanted to go a little bit into what Katrine's brain is like. You now see the final slide of how everything came together. Welcome to build your Skool community in 3 days. Pretty slide, all nice. But I just wanted to point out that this is not how I start out thinking at all. So I, at all times, have first of all my AI open, and then I collect ideas inside of a presentation mode in Canva. And I don't know if you know that, but you can have now, Canva brought that out a couple of months ago, where you can have docs inside of here, you can have slides, you can have all kinds of stuff in here. So what I do is I collect all of my ideas in one place. It becomes like sometimes a 30, 50, 60 page idea consolidation, because nothing happens really, or everything happens maybe overnight, but you have adjustments to your idea. It's not necessarily that you say, today I'm going to build my community and tomorrow you're live. You could do that, but even then, after that, you will have adjustments to your community, to your welcome posts. You might have ideas and whatnot else. So my things actually, let me just see if I can scroll it, start all the way out with a blank nothing. It just came, it's like, oh, I'm going to do the Skool community. And then I start brainstorming, and then I start adding more information. Then I think about the color palette. Then I think about what kind of images could fit. Then I think about, it's like, oh, I need to bring out a few images really quick. These were my first ones. And then I do all of this just to actually change everything again, and then I'm like, I don't want those. I'm going to like go in and refine my images. I go back, I write new image prompts, or let them write by Grimm. And that's how the new images then came up. I wanted to have it more playful, not so stiff, a little bit out of this world again. And that's how I start. And then I finally come in here and start creating my slides. And I try to organize myself in a way where it makes all sense to the others and not just to me. And that's how I basically go around and just do all of these ones. But you will still find this one is my last thing for today, where I have a little bit of my time frame. And then I can come back and forth between here, my slides that are actually for everybody right now online, but also my notes. So I keep everything in one folder. And I'm going to give you all a specific folder today you can start playing with, where you can do your homework in as well, especially if you have the free version of AI Grim right now. Everybody else that has the pro version, you will be always able to save everything to your files. So someone who's right now in here and has the free version of AI Grim will be able to copy everything out per lesson and just post it or paste it in here so you don't forget everything. But I will come back to that. So let's just start out with our day today. So first of all, we met these two beautiful ladies already, and we did the introduction. And then now we are going to just quickly look at the 3-day journey. And let me just make this a little bit bigger, like this. So today is the foundation and setup. We are basically going to have 7 strategic prompts that you can use, and we will test 3 of them today with Jaqueline and Ruxandra. And then you need to make a decision which plan to use. And we talk about that too, because Skool offers 2 plans. They have the $9 one and they have the $99 one. Price-wise, for me, it's not a question which one to choose. But we will go a little bit deeper if you would want to consider the other one or not. But yeah. And then tomorrow we will have the content engagement strategy, but also the technical setup of Skool. So what it means to put the right images in, to fill out the Skool community, to put like the little logo, the welcome post, the about page can only have 1,000 characters, I believe it was, and so on. So we will talk about that tomorrow. And then on day 3, we are going to actually launch or grow and launch. But we will only invite 3 members right now. That is what Skool suggests. The first thing is like just invite 3 members, and that's it. And then you will have 4 or 5 more days until next Tuesday to really fumble around with all of the prompts, redo everything like I like to do always, and go back in. And then on next Tuesday, we're going to have a Q&A where we can then answer all of your questions. We can go through your communities, and then we are going to launch it for real. So that is the idea. We will see how everything goes. It was very impromptu, very made up everything. It's very organically developing here. So no pressure, right? So let me just see. So day 1 is today. Literally, we're going to discover your true passion. If you don't know it already, you probably will find it through the prompt. You will define your ideal member. That could be you or someone else you hope to have. It could be Ruxandra, for example, your husband as an ideal client, or it could be completely someone different right now. So businesses always evolve, and communities do too. And even my 3 communities, they changed over time a little bit, and I added another one and so on. We will see that in a moment. So you're never stagnant with having your own business. And that's actually the real beauty, I think, about owning a business. It's always going to be something new every day. And in addition, we are using AI, so it's going to be even more exciting because more ideas doesn't always mean it's better, but at least we have more choices. And so you will choose your time commitment. We will talk about this a little bit more in depth as well, because some people might only have an hour available if they have a full-time job. Others might say, I can dedicate 30 hours to my community. There's obviously a different growth pattern or growth happening then as well. We will pick the community, and then we will also brainstorm community names. Now, if you have a community name already, that's perfect. You can just peek in if there's anything more to do. So I wanted to quickly actually go through the 3 communities I have currently, and my thoughts behind them and what that means. So first of all, Skool is going to come out with tiers. So you don't need to have 3 communities anymore, in theory. Now, if you have 3 different types of communities, you don't want to put knitting and baking maybe necessarily together in one community, unless it is called really the surprise, surprise, every day I have a new idea community. And it is meant to be completely all over the place. But if you normally have a business, you might have tiers to your business. You have an entry level, you might have a medium, intermediate level, and then you will have an advanced level. And the tiers were something I was really missing early on, and I kept on pushing that. Many other people kept on pushing it in the community as well, in the Skool community. Is, do I really need to pay $99 for every single community, which I'm doing right now, by the way? So I paid $300. Now they lowered the price to $9, so you can start out at a very low investment. And tiers are coming. That means you don't need 3 communities. You can just have 1 community and split it up. But I at least want to show you how everything is around in my world, and maybe it makes a little bit sense to then for you to make decisions as well. So the purpose of the Leads by AI Grim community, that's where you're in right now, is basically this community is dedicated that we can learn how to grow our audiences. And I have been bringing experts in. I've been doing my own workshops just to show you, where I'm going through, because I've been doing a lot of different things on client attraction over the past years, and also to actually have different strategies to see what fits you. Who are you? What fits you? So you might say a community Skool fits me. Another person might say, oh no, I'm not going to do communities at all. I'm just going to do advertisement straight to my landing page, opt in. I never want to have contact with them. Could be very well. So that's what we are actually discussing in Leads by AI Grim. It is a free community. So every month we have a workshop that is free. But overall, if you go into the community space, this is the free community. Anybody can join. In the classroom, you will find quite a few different selections of different lead generation opportunities. And those ones for our VIP members, they will always stay free. But if you come in here and you join us for this month's workshop, it's going to be open. Now I opened it, instead of 7 days, it's now 30 days open. And then it becomes a paid low ticket offer. So all of these ones, you don't see it because I'm in as an admin, but all of these ones will be then locked up, and it will have a price, $27, $17, depending on the value. But overall, you can come into this community as free. So it's just something to think about, a free to mini offer paid community. Then I have, where are we? Over here. I have the Indie AI Business Hub community. That one is very much close to my heart because it initially started out with everybody that is a maker and creator and is in the natural world of wellness and aromatherapy and skincare. So basically, everything I surround myself with, that is the Indie AI Business Hub. When AI came, I was like, I cannot not talk about it because it's going to become so important to everybody, even for makers and creators, to be part of AI. As much as I also was in the beginnings like, is it going to be good for the environment? Of course not, but they will figure probably something out. And so on, like all of these little things went through my head. I did an entire email sequence about it. But the Indie AI Business Hub, the purpose is really to get aromatherapists, skincare formulators, soap makers, everybody into one place where we can talk about creativity and products, and also utilize AI and Canva templates mostly to get our products out. And the focus is definitely on collaboration and experimenting, and it's changing always a little bit. Sometimes I put all of my time for a week into one community, and then it goes like this week, it's all Leads by AI Grim. Then another week might be the Indie AI Business Hub, and another week I will also, well, the AI Grim VIP we're going to come to is always at the top of my mind, because that is also my VIP community. So that is this community right now. So let me just go and show you the Indie AI Business Hub. So this community has a classroom as well. It has a starter package. It has business templates with Canva here, quite a few where you can make herbals, ingredient labels, ebook templates. So it has all of these ones what a creator needs in here. It has a startup AI, the AI Prompts 101 basics. It's basically a starter community inside of any kind of makeup business, but then also obviously heavily driven by creators. And then we come to the AI Grim Society. That is the VIP program. So this one is really here to focus heavily on business growth and doing something that feels uncomfortable, like Jaqueline and so it's where I like to push the limits. It's where I like to see fast growth. It's where I like to see commitment, always with the help of AI Grim, but also it's like getting outside of your comfort zone, because I think that's where the real growth is happening. As nervous as we are, I think the nervosity is already lower now than it was like 20 minutes ago, right?
Yeah.
So we put ourselves out there and it's happening. But so this one is our paid community. And we have, well, Ruxandra, for example, is the community goddess there. On Mondays, she always has her lives, and it's a members to members call where people can jump in and just talk without me behind my back, hopefully. And then we have other calls happening as well, where we have deep dive implementations and so on. So that's happening in the VIP AI Grim community. And often what you see is, depending on the prices, but normally a free community has the most members, then an intermediate community would have less members, and then obviously VIP has normally the lowest amount of members, but you can also give the biggest attention then to that community, more in depth and detail. And now you can have everything in one community soon. The tiers are coming out, I believe, end of September, beginning of October, but you can always start already and then add those tiers later. So I'm gonna stop here right now just for a moment to just see if you both have a question actually, or thoughts or questions around these three communities as well. And then obviously everybody that is watching as well, if you have questions, do let us know as well through the chat. But do you have any ideas?
No, everything you've just explained there, it's very, very easy to follow and understand.
Yeah, and it makes sense because it's basically offer stacking as well. When you look at it from the business side, you invite people into your space, they get to know you, you get to know them, you know what they need, and then you can level them up depending how the needs grow. And the more expensive it gets, the more time the people will also get, obviously, in your community. Right. So it's something to think about. Just so we are done with this. Okay, I stop talking now.
And we like you talking.
We are going to go into the let me just switch this over into the action part. So I have, by the way, always when you present whatever, it's so good and okay to have your notes next to you, because who can ever remember everything? So right. I always have my notes. I have sticky notes over here. They're here. Right. All right. So when I look out the window, you know all my secrets. It's like, did I forget something?
I feel bad now, Katrine. Thanks for that.
And then I also have a printed out paper today. So I'm really letting you in behind the scene of how my brain and what I do. So there's never anything wrong with having your notes ready, stumbling over things, losing contact to the internet and whatnot else. It totally happens. So I think what we're going to dive into now is I'm going to just show you right now the community. So let me just, oh, you see already. So let me just jump over to the AI Grim, not but to the leads, into the classroom. So this is where your journey will start. You have the community here, and we are going to jump into the classroom, and we're going to jump into build a school community in 3 days. And you might have, these ones were already live for a little moment. So I'm just going to go through quickly. How I like to divide things up is normally by days. So day 1, day 2, and day 3. I keep things on draft. I haven't developed fully yet. But today we are jumping into day 1. And all of these lessons right now should be available to everyone. So if you go into your Skool classroom right now in Leads by AI Grim, you should be able to see this. And I put already a prompt out here as an initial thing, school validation and QA examples, but also the AI Grim prompt. Also a little discussion point, we saw that already earlier for the ones that have been in here, is a school community for you if you're a product business, a service business, or a hybrid. So often we find ourselves actually, especially when we started out with products, that we slowly might become a hybrid business because we start teaching. And that happens almost, I would say, naturally. It's an evolvement of a business where we first make our little blends and then we think it's like, well, I've got all of this knowledge, I might as well use it and teach it, or use it in a community to help others or something like this. So often we end up in a hybrid version, which many of us are in, I think. So the tools I use for managing my school communities, I just wanted to go over them really, really quickly. Because there are not many, but I use Whisper Flow for dictation all the frickin' time. I started using it, 30, 40, 50 days ago now? I don't know when, but I probably dictate 80% of my time now, and 20% of my time is writing or correcting. And it is something which I have down here, Whisper Flow, it's called. I have a Mac, but I think it does exist for everything else as well. I don't know if the other ones have. So Whisper Flow is you basically work, and that's where the question with sleep comes in, Jacqueline. How do you sleep and how long do you sleep?
Oh,
I shorten my time. I always have systems going. With everything
right.
I do, I've got systems
I
going.
love that. I'm all for organization and structure. It keeps you straight.
Yeah, I really, really need that. So Whisper Flow came into my life through some kind of a YouTube video I watched from another person who loves AI. And it's so beautiful because I literally can hold down my function key and blubber out my entire brain. And it records everything and puts it in nice paragraphs with periods and commas and everything already.
Nice.
It's incredible. So what you see here is actually talked into Whisper AI, even with my German accent. So I'm sure it was the English accent.
Yeah, with me, believe it or not, with my English accent, I still have trouble with things understanding me. Don't ask me why. It's
Well, yeah, don't ask me with the German one. But anyway, so Ruxandra, for example, it always wrote with an O. So it's like, no, don't.
Oh,
Anyway, so I use Flow for dictation. So when you write lessons, when you have a lot of material to create and bring out, blog posts, sometimes I walk because I have it on my phone. I just dictate all my thoughts in there. I use it in AI Grim afterwards as a transcript, and then I just work from there. I create my lessons basically from my dictated things, because
that's
most
fantastic.
of my ideas come in the shower, on a walk, while I'm driving, and not when I'm sitting in front of a computer.
Mine's in the middle of the night when I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah,
That sounds familiar.
that's not so great. And then we have canva.com, obviously, what I just showed you, PDF files and so on. StreamYard, we are using StreamYard right now when you go live. Now, Skool has a live version. So here, go live, sorry. So you can go live. However, I don't think at this point it streams into YouTube or Facebook. So we are streaming right now into YouTube, Facebook pages, and Facebook groups as well. So with StreamYard, I can stream into multiple communities and YouTube. And right afterwards, our live will be available on YouTube. You don't need to download and upload everything. So I use StreamYard in my communities, and then I use obviously AI Grim for everything around it. And you can read through this during whenever you have time, hopefully today, and can read this. So day one, we are streaming right now. People could watch this recording right afterwards, and then they have access immediately after we are done with our call as well, or they can just come here and we'll come in wherever we are right now. So we will talk about this. The hobby and pro plan version, also something maybe to go through on your own, because you don't need to make a decision right now. But in general, I would suggest to just read through this. $9 and $99. For me, it's not a question. My suggestion would start with a $9 one, try it out. You can always go up high. The only difference is that you cannot have a custom URL. So you can see here it's Leads by AI Grim, this little thing up here on top, Leads AI Grim. I can choose what I want to have. As a $9 one, you can choose right now, which in my belief right now, that's totally fine. If you give yourself 14 days, 30 days, if you feel like you're actually making money and you're going out there and it's working, then you switch to the $99 plan. You can switch the custom URL over too. And then you cannot hide the suggested communities. So if you have noticed that and how it looks like, I did take a screenshot of a couple of communities we know of. One is April's community. I don't know if you can see that. Powered by Skool, it's going to say. And then also what it will say, this is Jackie's community. It will give you suggested communities right on the About page. So this is how Skool, I guess, can allow themselves to make it $9 a month, because there's a constant suggestions of other communities coming in and out on the About page. And that is right over here. You don't see it here because the suggested communities are not here. But if you were to go to, I think, Jackie's, they come up right below here at all times. So it is basically advertisement for a lower ticket price for other communities and to get involved, which Skool is all about, communities. So you can jump from one community to another. Maybe you discover another one, but if you put it back on you, maybe someone else will discover your community this way as well. So I think we have been going much, much more into the direction of not seeing each other as competition anymore, but as all we are communicating something. And there's not going to be a second Ruxandra or Jaqueline out there who's teaching the way they teach. There's also not going to be another German weird lady out there teaching the way she teaches. So I think all of these things here are actually working in our favor when you have the price of a $9 one. Now, do I like that they put Powered by Skool? I think they could have kept that away, but I guess it's some kind of advertisement they need to continue to do, which is fine. So I would suggest to go through the $9 versus $99. I have a little bit of my pros and cons in here I went through, but a really good clue is when to switch it over to a $99 one is basically when you feel like you're outgrowing your hobby plan and you really want to take it more serious into the next level. You want to have your own community. And yeah, that's basically it. And you can also see the only difference as well is that right now in the $9 plan, if you sell something, they take a 10% transaction fee. Versus the $99 one, they take a 2.9 transaction fee. So let's say you sell a course for $30, you give $3 as a transaction fee away. Now, if you, for example, make $900 a month, here, this is what I have here. If you make $900 in membership fees, then you can say this is 10% would be $90, right? So if you make $900 in your hobby community, then you can say, I'm going to switch because now I give $90 away in 10% costs. So I might as well pay my $99. So that is a little bit the mark I would keep in my mind. If you make $900, then switch over to the pro plan, because there you have quite a few more options available as well. But we will talk more about it. That is more business related tomorrow. So definitely my recommendation is start with a $9 hobby right now. Questions?
No.
Nope.
That was pretty clear.
All right. Foundation and setup. Just go through this. I'm going to move forward to our today's homework. What I want to just bring home is start free. There are 3 magic numbers that need to come into your community. That's your 3 members by the end of the 3 days. And don't overthink the setup. So you can change everything in the community. I would suggest the best thing you can do is be part of other communities that are in your vicinity of interest, at least. So when you go into, if you do aromatherapy or you look up therapy or anything like this, go and discover the communities and then search for a community. And if it's a free community or a low ticket community, I would actually say go into 2 free communities, into 1 low ticket community to see how they handle their communities. Not to steal anything, but to normally do just competitor analysis, but in a good way, because we only learn by watching others. We only learn by making mistakes. So we have to go in and do stuff, and we can maybe choose 3 communities we want to be part of and just go in there. And you can search here by hobbies, spirituality, health, and even some more. Or you can also say what's all out there for wellness and look at that, for example. And there's a lot of free communities, and maybe choose one that is running like crazy, 58,000 members, and maybe choose one that has 41 members to just see what a cozy community looks like. And then you could also say, I'm going to choose one that maybe costs $7 a month to see how a community is run by someone who actually charges something. So you can always let go of your communities as well you're part of. But for learning aspects, I would definitely suggest go into 3 communities that are in your niche, like the niche you want to open up or opening up. And just a quick question, are you in any communities right now that are closer to your home in terms of what you want to create, Jaqueline or Ruxandra?
I'm just in the Natural Living Club and the ACP Companion Journey,
Well,
but I'm not in
yeah,
any.
I'm in those 2 and in April's.
Yeah, April, I meant to sign up for hers as well,
Yeah.
but that's it. I've looked around. I've been in the communities and looked around and tried to see what people are doing and everything, but I haven't actually joined any.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there's something you really want to get some muscles here, right? Come on. No, I think it should really be in your interest, or you want to find secretly a partner. I'm sure that's existing.
Wow.
But anyway, so Sexual Wellness Center, there we go.
No, I don't think I want that one.
5 members already. Come on. Let's be the 6th, 7th, and 8th one. Okay, so that is just something to consider before you get stuck on a certain way. It's just research other communities, be part of them, contribute, see how the community owner is actually handling anything in their communities. I'm an aroma head and couple horse communities, but non-paid. Good, Jaqueline. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. The paid is just a small suggestion because they are often handled a little bit different. And if you want to go into a paid community, I mean, obviously you can learn from everything I do in the paid communities. You are all in them as well. How I do things, but sometimes when it is in your direction, maybe they do completely different calls than we do. Maybe they have meditation calls. Maybe they have mixing calls where they come online and they have mixing classes online. Or it could be just for idea collecting. You might want to look at those different ones. Do not be offended if the other group does not accept you in similar communities. They may see you as a competition. Already has happened to me. And exactly. So that could be, and then that's fine. That's up to the community. But good point, Kim. And well, Aroma is $12 annually.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And they do their lives in there too. That is eye-opening. Yeah. Okay, so cool. Let's go back to our little classroom and finish this up and go into the prompts. So that is just something to keep in mind. Don't overthink your setup right now. Just do it. Whatever comes out, just do it. Make a few tweaks. What we want to see is you being live on Thursday with some tweaks to be done maybe over the weekend and then going out big. So perfectionism definitely has not a place here.
Oh, no.
I'm not looking at anyone here.
It's like, hi.
Yeah. So I wanted to give you that example actually where I put out first of all these posts, the images I wasn't 100% happy with, but I had to fill up the community right now with the classrooms, and I needed something to send out in message, and I needed something to post to Facebook and so on. So I did graphics I wasn't 100% happy with, but I changed them now. If there will be now, I mean, they're my little village people, okay? So they're fine. Now they changed. Okay. All right. So let's go to day one homework. So what is really our first 8 tasks today is we want to find our ideal member avatar. Passion and purpose need to align. Passion is the most important part when you build a community. Plus, it needs to fit with somebody else wanting it somewhat as well. So you need to feel those things out. But I think you lead with your passion. You lead with, you get bored. Or when Jaqueline, when you said you worked in logistics, by the way, I did too for a long time. I was good at my job. I always got a raise. I was always able to go another level higher, but it didn't fulfill me.
Yes.
And if I could have chosen early on, which I did, but there were other reasons it didn't work out, I would have started with photography way back then at the age of 11. That was clear to me. That was my passion. I, by the way, just got the new 17 iPhone. The camera is supposed to be so I'm still dreaming up that passion part. But I think there's a passion to everything we need to pay real attention to. And I'm really good sometimes in covering it up because I'm in this day-to-day life and we have to do this and this is what is expected and so on. But that's why I think every now and then we have to also sit back and reevaluate who we are in relation to our business.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's the passion, the time commitment, how much time you can spare. Friend validation is like you have now the idea, just point that to a few friends and say, hey, what do you think about that? That's going to happen. The community research, looking for which community, what we like, where we want to be part of, but also looking at the value proposition and then the school plan decision. So 7 of those ones we have prompts ready in AI Grim. This one is literally make a decision based on what you feel or read through the hobby or pro plan one. And with this foundation, we basically build community. We don't build communities nobody wants. And that is a thing a lot of people step away from. They don't do the research. What is my passion? What do people want? What do I want to serve in the community? Because if you start one, you need to do this for a long time, hopefully. And you can always switch it a little bit around. That's not the thing. And you can close it and you can open up a new one. That's all not the thing. But I think it is more important to really see, it's like, who are you? What do you really want to spend time with and with whom? And yeah, and then we just go in from here. So the idea basically is that we go into the prompt, and I'm going to share the link right now where the prompts all sit. And then we are going to do 3 prompts live, and we are going to share each other's screens. So you have to come to AI prompts, strategic prompt bundles, and then build the Skool community. I'm going to put this into the chat right now down here. And also, can I send you a direct message to both of them? Let's see. Do you get a message actually with the link directly?
Yes.
Yeah, got a prompt too. Yeah.
All right, so you see 7 prompts plus some extra ones here, but we're going to focus on win 1 through 7. That is basically the homework for today. Each of these prompts should normally not take you more than 5 to 10 minutes, unless you go deeper and deeper and deeper and you come back and da, 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 da. But right now, what we want to do is, and I'm going to demo one, is we're going to go into prompt 1, 2, and 7 for today for each of you. And then the rest are basically bonus prompts. I would suggest do them, but you can do them afterwards or at home. And then tomorrow we will actually review those 7 outcomes and your decisions you made tomorrow. So you can do 2 things because you have the pro version. You can save them directly to your assistant, but it would be good for everyone else to maybe take a copy of this day 1 homework help I have prepared, and we can go and guide you there in a moment, and then paste in the answers here so you can actually show them tomorrow as well. So the sheet that's in the community, let me go, yeah, here, homework help. So if you go to day 1 AI Grim prompts, do you see them in your Skool community? Are you able to log in at the same time to Skool?
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to day 1 AI Grim prompts, and then scroll all the way down and open up homework help fill in. Is Canva opening up?
Yes, it did for me.
Okay, perfect. So it should say something, build a Skool community, day 1 foundation and setup. Okay. And then this one is your first prompt, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the last one is to make a decision which community you want. So this is our homework for today. Now, who wants to start for both of you?
Ooh.
Prompt 1.
I'll go.
Okay.
All
right. So I'm going to remove my screen. And Jackie, can you maybe see? I know it's the first time for you. If
Yeah.
you find how to share a screen. And take your time there, because there is normally like a little plus, like it looks like a screen and a plus.
Yeah, I've clicked on that, and then it says slides and PDFs, video file, image, share screen.
Share screen, exactly.
Okay. Okay, and then select a tab.
Yeah, the one for AI Grim or the entire one is up to you.
There.
Perfect. Yes, wonderful.
Okay.
All right, so let me see if I can make it any bigger. The screen, maybe this way. Maybe I'm going to make it bigger like this and take us out right now. No, this is what it is right now. Let's see. I think we'll see it. It's a different shape for some reason.
Oh.
But that's not you. This must be on my side here.
Okay.
All right, let's get started. So if you scroll down and go to day 1 AI Grim prompts.
Day 1 AI Grim prompts. Okay.
And then scroll down to the bottom. and go to all prompts for day 1.
Okay.
And let's see, it
Ooh.
open up directly. I think, did it open up for you?
It did for me.
I'm on the Builder School. Can you see my screen?
No, now we can't anymore. Now we just see the Skool screen.
Oh, okay. You want me to click into one of the prompts?
Yeah, so maybe, well, actually, I think you're sharing. Are you sharing the entire screen or are you sharing a tab?
It says stop sharing, and then next to it says share this tab instead.
Yeah, maybe do that. Do that.
This
Yep.
tab.
Yep.
Is that
Perfect.
it?
Yep. I can see
Okay.
it. So now just go to win number 1, ideal member avatar. And then, so I wanted to showcase it, but now you are showcasing it. That's good.
Oh.
I forgot to showcase it. Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
So quickly, as a pro member, you could type in, if you have anything already in there, you know maybe already that you can type in retrieve my information and then click the retrieve button. But for the sake of today and for people that use those free prompts, they cannot use the retrieve button because they don't have access to the files. So let's just fill it out. I always give an example there in the little field, teaching busy professionals how to meal prep. So my community topics, something along those lines, and I will leave you alone to fill this out. Just take your time.
Guiding. Let's see. Gosh, thinking and typing out loud here.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yes. Ta-da!
All right, so guiding wellness enthusiasts on how to integrate the basic principles of TCM with aromatherapy for a personalized framework. Awesome. I'm going to put my glasses on. All right, next question.
Oh, okay. My background that attracts them.
Yeah, come on, girl.
Okay. Expertise, experience. Was that good?
Yeah.
Do I need more than, okay.
We can always make adjustments later. It's all about right now getting it out and see what it comes back with. And then the prompt we can adjust later too. The transformation you would offer. Yeah. So what do they get when they join? What can they expect?
Oh, terrible, terrible grammar, but there you go.
No, we don't care about that. So let's click generate. So go from overall with essential oil choices and random use to a personalized path that can be followed daily. Wow. Okay. So that's good. Yes.
Yeah?
Generate a
Generate. Here we go.
So let's see and scroll down a little bit if it starts producing.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay, so it's going to ask maybe a few more questions, and this time the prompts are around this. If it needs more clarification, it will ask more questions. So let's see. Thank you for sharing your community focus and background. Before I build your ideal member avatar, let me ask a few more clarifying questions. Are they beginners to both TCM?
Okay, so here's something that I had to query with AI Grim, because I'm not presenting TCM as a professional. All I've done is tied the basic principles of traditional Chinese medicine, the 5 elements, wood, earth, fire, metal, and water, to essential oil. So for instance, if you're a grounding archetype, then you would be more suited to oils that are for grounding. Cedarwood, vetiver, that kind of thing. And then same with fire oils, you would use essential oils to I'm a fire person, so use essential oils to keep that fire down, you know, to balance it. So that's what I'm doing. And so I had AI Grim help me with the disclaimer, because I don't want people thinking that I'm a TCM professional, because I'm not.
Okay, and maybe that is something I would actually write into the prompt below in addition. So so I would say, for example, first of all, make sure I'm not a professional in the TCM, but I would like to incorporate it or something like this. And
let's see, Tide.
Okay. And then I would go up and answer a few of the other questions. For example, the people that would join, are they actually beginners? Have they ever heard of TCM? Because I think what we are trying to understand is, where do we start the journey? Do we need to explain a little bit about TCM before we actually go in, or will they know a lot about TCM? So what is your experience when you mention TCM to someone?
Okay, so, well, my experience, I don't have a lot of experience with that, but I have a background in martial arts, and I love mind-body practices. So martial arts, Qigong, yoga. And I started doing Qigong a couple of years ago when my husband passed, and it really benefited me in my life. And what happened was, with AI Grim, when I was doing my nurturing sequence, I used one of your prompts to ask a question about, I wanted to come from a different angle, because it was around the same time that you'd sent the lavender who cares email. That's exactly where my mind was at. I was like, who cares? So it took me toward traditional Chinese medicine. So it said, well, what if you do a 5-month transformational journey in your emails to get people? What it does is it gives people an essential oil identity. I think that's what I'm trying to do here with this. So,
that's good, and I like that. So just write that down. So I would definitely just say that what you just said, with it gives essential oils, basically it's a combination of essential oils, and it gives it a new identity.
Yes, it's a new identity. Yeah.
That's what I would add, and then I think you're good to go. Are they likely to
just add it to this?
Yes, I would add it to this.
Okay, to aromatherapy personalization only. Blending. Let's see. TCM elements such as wood, water provides an archetype. Based on it's the word I'm looking for. Based on the archetype, so I guess something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, and then I would just add as well. Go up a little bit the questions there. Probably not all the way, just down. What's their lifestyle? Are they busy? Do they lean more?
So
whatever you
think professional, 30 to 55.
Yeah, so I would say professional 30 to 55.
I have all this in a Word document somewhere. Busy professionals, 30 to 55. Yes, I want. And busy professionals, 35 years old, wellness enthusiasts.
And do they live in the US or worldwide?
What do I live all of that?
Yeah, so global maybe?
Yeah.
So I would add that global, and
there was something else I was trying to remember. I can't think of it right now. I've got it in my head, but I can't.
Well, we can always go back, because the chat is going to stay alive anyway.
Right. Okay.
right now. Yeah, I would just say add that it's a global audience, and maybe what kind of transformation will they feel empowered to make choices and deeper self-connection, the suggestions under 5.
Yeah. What kind of time feeling empowered to make choices, less stress, deeper self? That it's all of those.
Yeah, so copy that in and
Yeah.
just put it there, because I think that's true.
Yeah, that is true. Oops.
And then number 6 is definitely probably around people looking for connection and community, because otherwise you wouldn't necessarily build a community.
You want them to know, are people looking for connection? Yeah, it's connection and community. Number
Yeah.
6. Okay.
And then let's hit fly.
There we go.
Let me just answer quickly. I think Shalane was asking, why did you not retrieve each area? So Shalane, I was explaining quickly, and I let Jaqueline answer too. For this purpose, to see whoever is new to AI Grim using these prompts as well, and the ones that don't have the VIP version, meaning the beast, the power beast, I called it, they cannot retrieve it because they don't have the files. And maybe Jaqueline, I don't know if you want to add something.
Oh yeah, when I was playing with this, it was all playing. So I've got the Google Docs where I was grabbing information from Grim, but I wasn't focused on building the community, so I was playing. So I had this information in there, but I haven't necessarily organized it within my upload files in Grim. So I've just got it. So I've got like a big file like here with all the, and I've kind of highlighted things. It's a ton of stuff.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what Kim also said. You might not have all the files in Grim yet to retrieve.
Yeah, I haven't done all of that yet. So what I do is it's a big mess in my Google Docs.
Yes.
I just add everything in this one place so I can find it.
Yeah.
And then later I will go and put it together properly and upload it to Grim.
Yeah, we are actually, Seth is soon working on retrieving it automatically from Google Drives as well, just as
my goodness, really? That's fantastic.
Like integration. But yes, so let's look at your and if you're happy with your avatar, let's look at that.
Okay, why did that go down? Can I make that bigger?
Oh, I'm not sure. Yes, something's
off.
Yeah, the screen, I think it's the way we share the screen, or I share the screen, not we. Let me do, it's bigger for others now, but I took us out.
Yeah, no, I can't get it. I can't go back for some reason. Oh, here we go. So that's back how it was.
Are you changing something?
No, my screen's really small. Can you see mine?
Yeah, we can see it perfectly.
Oh,
Ruxandra, can you see it? Yeah, probably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we're just looking at basic demographics right now, right?
Yeah. Basic demographics, we have Priya or Priya.
Yeah. Oh, she's from London. Look at that.
I think they heard your voice.
Yeah. Married, 2 kids, online hangouts, Instagram, follows wellness, work, calm, insight, WhatsApp, Pinterest, self-care. Yeah, so my wellness enthusiast, that is exactly as it sounds. It's the person that is, whether they know it or not, they're always gravitating towards wellness things and natural.
Oh, 100%, yes.
Yeah, so it would be for those people, and also for anyone that's that is interested in the TCM. They like that concept, but here, so when I was querying Grim, it gave me. It said that there are people out there that are very interested in TCM, but the schools and everything are too overcomplicated or really, really academic. So again, that's why I had to do that disclaimer thing, because I could see that it was kind of, Grim was kind of pointing me towards me being the expert. And so I had to kind of switch that around and tell it, no, I'm not the expert.
And that's good,
Yeah, I'm just trying to tie these things.
It's called negative prompting. So you can tell the Grim or any AI system, basically, also with images, do not do that.
Right.
So it's a negative prompt. Don't say that, or do not put me in as an expert for TCM. I'm an expert in aromatherapy, but do not consider me as an expert in TCM.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's the negative prompting we can do to let it know we are not that or this or want that.
Right.
Or this. So what's their daily reality that looks like?
Let me see. I've got to make this bigger. Yeah, I can't scroll on it for some reason, Katrine.
Oh, that's so strange. Is it because you're sharing the screen, maybe?
Yeah, and when I make it big, I definitely can't scroll.
Do you want to maybe not share your screen for a moment to see if it changes?
Stop sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have a blank screen now.
Oh, no.
Oh gosh.
Did you?
Show. I stopped sharing, but
Yeah.
okay, let me go back and share again.
Let's see what
Screen
happens.
sharing with two. All right. Select a tab. It's there.
It should also allow you to share the entire screen, I guess. Now I see the leads by AI Grimm. Community.
I don't know what's going on here. View tab, school.com. Stop sharing. I'll start this again. So sorry about this. I don't know what's going on.
No worries. You can maybe you can check, and then we can go over to Ruxandra, and she could do the first prompt as well.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Then you
yeah.
I don't know where my. Oh my God, where is it? Here. Okay, never mind.
And then maybe, Jacqueline, if you were able to open up the document and you find it back.
Yeah, I'm going to try that.
Yeah, the Canva document, and paste it into the first page. Let me just show one more time so we are all back. Oops. Let me just share my screen. So I always choose entire screen to share, and then I choose the window because I think that's the easiest. So once you have your answer back from one, and let me just demonstrate it quickly. Retrieve for
Oh, there's the tool. Okay.
You got it back?
Yes. Wait a minute.
So
yes, I got it back. So
hang on, I'm doing it too fast. Okay, wait a second. Then yeah.
So I need to share the AI Grim prompt. Okay, I'm going to stop it again. Hold on.
Yeah.
Share AI prompt. I shared the wrong one. Is what it is. Oh, can you see that now?
Perfect.
Okay. Sorry about that, my dear.
No. So I would take this now and then copy this the answer in, if you like it, and then put it into the document and leave it in the very first one in the Canva document. So
oh, I see what you're saying. So I've got to go back over to.
No, you can take this from here first and copy. So
this
normally
down here.
Just whatever you like. You can use this copy button and then go over to Canva and just paste it into the very first slide.
Oh, so I'm not in. I haven't opened Canva. That's what my problem is here.
Oh, the prompt.
Oh, this prompt here. The prompt. This one here on the side.
Homework help. No, hang on. I'm gonna send it. Oh, are you in Skool?
Yes.
Okay, great. If you go to Skool and go back to day 1 AI Grim prompts in the classroom.
Day 1, yep.
And then you go down all the way, and then you will see homework help, fill in.
Okay, so grab that one. Okay. Oh, okay, there we are. I never had that open before. And then view template.
Yep.
Open. Okay.
And then you can paste it into page 3. That is your ideal member avatar, just the avatar itself, the piece from Grimm. And that's where that's where we're gonna leave it now.
Okay, nice. Okay.
And if you like, you could go to prompt 2 and start there while we go to Ruxandra, prompt 1.
Okay. Okay. So I need to. All right. Where am I?
I'm going to
So I
remove.
admit, while you were doing this here, I actually retrieved everything in there.
Oh,
Aha!
look at you.
I thought I was supposed to do that simultaneously, but I just thought I'll just retrieve.
That is okay. That's good. Well, let's see what you have. That is probably the faster version for retrieving if you have it, especially in your
Yeah,
file.
yeah.
Are you able to share your screen, Ruxandra?
I will try. Let me
So,
see.
Jacqueline, for you, I
And I
would.
hope I'm not sharing everything else that's open on my computer.
Oh, let's see.
No.
Okay. Were you asking me something, Katrine?
No, I was just wondering if you were able to copy and paste it into the document.
Well, I did the page 3 one. And then on page 2, what was it you wanted me to do in page 2?
No, on page 2, that would be the next prompt already. Prompt number 2. You win number 2 in
In the AI prompt thing.
yeah, you could start on that one if you like.
Do you see the prompt?
Yes, I will put it now up to the stage.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay, so you retrieved everything. Oh, you've got it in there.
Oh,
So,
look at you, Ruxandra.
okay,
You
so
should have gone
Ruxandra,
first.
yeah, so you no, this is really good to see both versions because we have both in our community. So someone can
We've done that before in one of the classes.
yeah.
That's where this comes from.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so you just go down and can click generate if you haven't done so already, and then you have your answers already.
I'll do one more time because I made some changes there.
Okay, perfect. So that is, let's see what it comes up with.
What am I doing
All
here?
right. With the city fire department, income 58, family, married to Elisa, 37, part-time nurse. Online, they're on Facebook, YouTube, Reddit, and occasionally checks Instagram to see his kids' posts, but prefers Facebook Messenger to private chats. And then daily reality is long days. Oh my gosh, 6 a.m., wake up, 10 p.m., attempts to wind down, sometimes tries YouTube. Okay, it keeps still on working. Biggest daily frustrations, dreading sleep because of nightmares. Ah, there we go. Feeling disconnected, guilt for not being free time, watches old war movies. Oh,
That's one thing my husband cannot do.
that I believe. I don't know. Occasionally he goes fishing with a buddy. So how does this sound to you?
It sounds like my husband.
Except the watching old movies.
Yeah, that he cannot because then he's gonna have nightmares.
All right. Okay. Okay.
So,
So
yeah,
pain points and
he cannot watch
challenge.
that. And another thing that he cannot was it anything with zombies.
Oh gosh. Yeah,
He
no, I
cannot
can't do
watch
that.
anything like
I used to be able to do that, not anymore. So pain points and challenges keeps him up at night. Further down is nightmares. Okay. What he's tried before, VA therapy, felt impersonal, stopped going. Okay. Makes sense. Talking to fellow EMTs, briefly tried meditation. Biggest interesting. What do you think about the biggest obstacles of your
That sounds about right too.
skepticism? Yeah. What makes him stuck? Doesn't see people like himself talking openly about yeah, that is probably a pretty big problem, isn't it?
Yes, it is because so when he was doing his VA paperwork, he had to ask one of the other soldiers that he worked with for some details, and that guy came back and said, "Oh, you're dealing with all this too? I thought I was the only one from our group."
Oh, that is a prime example, probably how it goes.
Yes.
Okay, so you would say goals and desires. This one is pretty accurate for the avatar. So let me ask you, just in terms of community. So you would open up the community for the veterans as well, or anybody that has PTSD, but it could be also beyond military people, right? It could be
Yeah,
anybody
it could
with
be for anybody because PTSD, I mean, like anybody can have that.
yeah.
It's not just military.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so you could theoretically, this could be one avatar, and I just wanted to point it out. Sometimes we can have in a community 1, 2, or 3 different avatar type of people, where one is maybe military, the other one is maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody that grew up in an abused household or anything like this. So why we do avatars is basically because we would speak to a male ex-military or military person differently to maybe someone who has been abused in childhood, and um, our teachings and marketing and sales and all of these different things would be a little bit different, but the meeting point is PTSD in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, so if you want to copy this one over and put it into your Canva, but you can, of course, if you want to save it all, there's this save all button as well, which you can use too. When you click save all, if you just want to, this one is the save, it saves the chat. And if you go up, Ruxandra, just for showing it, in case someone else, you have also save all. So this one saves then including your answers and questions. And then you can rename it.
Oh.
And you have then everything immediately saved to your files. Which is new. We just added that, Jaqueline, I think.
Oh, yeah, I'm just looking at this.
Yeah, so those are one. I haven't talked about it much because there are a few more additions coming, but that's what you can then do. Now you can save everything immediately to your files and then also query them again. And then for just the purpose of this homework, Ruxandra, if you could put this into the Canva sheet as well to just save on page 3 as our first prompt, then
so just copy then the whole thing and
yeah, you can copy the whole thing, or you can just copy the answer itself, whatever you would like to keep basically for yourself.
This is nice.
where is it?
And then, yeah, no.
Does this switch now where you can see the Canva part or no? Okay.
I think you have also tab, and that's fine. So you can save that one. And then, Jaqueline, we can go back to the next prompt for you, which is win number 2. I'm going to add you back to stage, remove and add. And then we're going to take win number 2, and we will be figuring out the purpose of the community.
So you want me to go back to win number 2?
Yeah. And then go.
Do I have to stop sharing or what do I do now?
You're all good. I take care of that here.
Okay.
I stopped sharing yours and I went back to Jaqueline.
Passion and purpose definer. I don't really know what to put in here.
My initial thoughts, so when you open up the community first, what could you imagine you would want to communicate first? Maybe a few beginner, where you're coming from, maybe your beginner lessons on why TCM and essential oils. Like when you think of the communities, like what are the first 3 things you would want to share, for example? Or what you love as well. I love so much A, B, and C, and that's it.
Okay.
What do you love? Why? I mean, it could be even a drink, just a drink you like.
Oh, okay. Share any ideas about I like lots of drinks.
Let's just be open and honest here. Let's see what we like, right? I like coffee drinks, of course.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just drawn a blank.
Okay, well, let's move to the second first, and then we can come back to this one.
My background experience.
So you just filled, did you fill that out already? No, not yet. Okay,
No.
Sometimes we can now go back to the paper and just copy and paste it over if we have filled it out before, or again, retrieve it if we haven't. So your background experiences, and you don't need to open up everything here. You can do it later on your own if you don't want to share something publicly. just add a few key points, what you've done, like what you just said, logistics, and learned aromatherapy and...
Can I type? Oh, logistics. It's actually logistics. Is that okay?
Beautiful. Yes. That's really good, because so what this prompt is meant for is that it brings out the juicy stuff of who you are into the community then, because if the better you know yourself, the easier it will also be to create a community that is like-minded, with like-minded people like yours.
Right.
That's why it's asking a little bit of more personal questions there.
Okay.
And then what energizes you? Helping friends create budgets? Maybe not. I mean, these are just examples. But yeah, what energizes you? What gives you all of this back, where you would say, this is why I'm doing it?
Topics, activities, or problems, exact topics. My my goodness.
Oh, don't worry. They will probably correct it even within the AI system.
Right.
Sometimes when I do the recordings, there's some weird stuff from my German language in there, and it still recognizes it.
Okay. Well, there's that.
Okay, great. Now let's go back to 1 and see if we can find the first.
Oh, yeah. Share any ideas you have about what you might want to build.
Yeah, or just like your initial thoughts when you think about, share any ideas of just your initial thoughts. It's like, oh, I want the community to come together. I want to have sharing experiences in the community.
I would love for the people in the community to first to learn their archetype first.
Oh, beautiful. So
So,
yeah.
So that's really where I'm going with this community. I've built a quiz that figures out which archetype you are. So that's the first part of the journey. So when they take the quiz, I'm trying to create a conditional logic one, but what it will do is at the end they will find out whether they're a grounding archetype, a fire archetype, an archetype, water or metal, and then the printout, the report on that will tell them. We'll give them a couple of examples of oils that will fit with their archetype, what their personality is, what the persona is of that particular archetype.
Oh, really so like an entry assessment.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
I would love to take that.
backwards with you, Katrine. I'm so sorry, but that's the start of it. So
yeah, so write that down. That this is, these are my initial thoughts are to give everybody an entry assessment, or I would love for them to take that, and why they maybe should take it for you to continue the work with them. Like, why is it important for you that they take that assessment? And by the way, it's so much harder to do this live and in person than sitting
when you know people are watching.
Yeah, no, don't worry about like that it's not perfect or great. You can always go back, obviously. But I'm so super grateful to see this.
Align with, let's see, Wood, fire, etc. My initial frame and take the element to find out what they align with. This will create conversation among members each list to take. Okay, so my initial thoughts for everyone to take the TCM elemental archetype quiz to find out what TCM element they align with, wood, fire, etc. This will create conversation amongst members and provide a path for each person to take individually.
Beautiful. All right.
Yeah?
Let's generate that thing.
Really yeah, sometimes you have to leave it alone and go back, right?
Yes, because then more thoughts will come with more questions, maybe.
Yeah, and I don't know why I didn't think to tell you that in the beginning, but it's the nervousness, I think.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. This is the drawing the blank on some questions sometimes. Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
That's normal. It happens all the time. It's like, what?
Oh, look, it said thank you for sharing these thoughtful answers. Okay, let's see. When you help friends stay well, what exactly do you find yourself advising them about? Is it exercise, stress, daily routines, nutrition, or something else? It's all the things. It depends.
Let's just go. Let's see what's the topic. Energy. What's the topic related to? So it wants to go a little bit deeper now to find the real differentiators. Personal experience. Was there a moment when a mind-body practice or TC you overcome? Let's see what it says at the very bottom.
This purpose statement.
Yeah, once you're okay, based on your answers so far, I sense you're passionate about guiding people towards holistic, personalized wellness using mind-body practices and TCM principles. You seem energized by helping others discover practical daily ways to. Let's refine. What kind of people do you enjoy helping most, and what's the biggest aha you want your community members to experience as a result? Once you answer these, I'll help you. So I would actually, because it's literally all of it, whatever it was mentioning, in my opinion, that's you need to decide that. But whatever it was mentioning above under each of these points, 1, 2, 3, and 4, I mean, if there's something where you say, no, not this, but it sounds like.
It sounds pretty spot on.
Yes, so I would say create the statement based on everything you have mentioned, because each of these things will apply.
Challenge to improve your life. It's definitely self-discovery for sure.
Yeah.
Because rather than giving everyone, well, just do this for everyone, this is more personalized because they've taken the quiz. So the quiz asks questions about it's all holistic. So your environments that you're attracted to, what makes you angry, what makes you happy, questions like that. And then it's those traits are tied to the archetype, which is in turn tied to the particular oils that is going to help that archetype with those things. So like for me,
I wish I would have just recorded that now, because that is what should have gone into the response.
Yeah, you know what? I do that all the time. That's why when you said about whisper, I need to do that because
that is
exactly I get it.
Yeah, everything that just came out explained exactly what it is, and we should have just recorded that. Well, we did actually. It's only going to be available later on the recording.
Yeah, that's right. So do you want me to type some more in there then about that?
Yeah, I would just say pretty much what you just said, and then let it go with that and let it fly.
I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
Finding, personalized, not just the essential oils to use, but exercises, my body practice, colors, lifestyle equals holistic. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So,
Yeah.
Okay. But
Then
like you said, I can always go back and I can really pick this
exactly.
apart later.
Exactly. Yeah, I
So,
would just send this one off and see if it likes, if you
Okay.
like what it comes back with. And then I would copy it over. Oh, it comes back with the same question one more time. Hang on.
yeah, can you go
Is
down?
it? Or is it further
Oh
down?
no,
What
did
happened?
the same thing. It looks like.
Oh, that's weird.
What's the topic?
And
Oh, it's worded things different.
Ruxandra, did you try this one already, number 2 as well?
No, I didn't go all the way through with it. I'm still stuck on the lost what energizes me.
Oh, that's funny. You had to think about that one, right? Oh,
I mean, it's just so many different things. It's
to come back to see you.
Yeah.
God, I've lost myself. What window am I in here?
Let me just see quickly.
All right.
Give me just 1 second, Jacqueline, because
Sure.
it should.
Oh, I love this. This is good.
So I help discover. So it does give you, okay, the number 4, it does give you.
Yeah.
I help people discover, and it's going to be, so it's a long text, but the answer is going to be literally just 1 or 2 sentences. Do you want to refine further? That's actually what it's asking you, or do you like what it is there right now?
I like it. This is good. Yeah, I know I'll go back because.
Okay. Well, then you take that whole chat if you want, or just the answers for now. So you can grab the entire one and save it to your files, and also copy it over to the Canva one.
All right. This one, and this is going
into number 4 slide. Yeah, just into 4. And then we're gonna switch over and see if Ruxandra found her
energy.
Yeah. So do you have another window open, Ruxandra? Can you share yours again?
Let's see.
Okay. Let me see.
I think. So I see. Here we go.
I like this. That's nice.
I see that you have.
Let me see.
Oh, there you go. Let's see. Yeah, perfect.
Screen. Okay, which one is it now from the 2? Ha! Because I have it open multiple times.
Ooh, now she's in trouble. She's doing the multi-tab thing.
Is anybody else here, or is it just us 3?
No, we still have a few more people.
Okay, I got the right one.
This is the everybody can rewatch as they want. It's a copy chat. I did a general. Hang on, I did a general chat when I was creating a school name. That is good too, Kim. You can do the general chat for the school name with your assistant as well. Okay, let's see. Did you get what energizes you?
Well,
yeah.
Anything about aromatherapy, accurate aromatherapy, and how it can be implemented
to support your clients.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see what it comes back with.
This is what it came back with.
Oh, already. Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
So let's go down to the bottom to see if there is a statement. Number 4. Oh, it wants, yeah. So a few more answers maybe to get more details. So what challenge did you overcome that changed your life? So you can choose from any of these. You can say, oh, I'm going to talk a little bit more about my personal experience. Or if you go up, you can see the energy test. Answer any of these questions that feels most aligned to you, maybe. And even one more up is another one, I think. Another choice. You can go deeper. What topics can you talk about for hours without getting bored?
How my husband uses more essential oils right now than me.
That is
Nice.
He was in the beginning.
Yes. Can you just add that already into the comments? Because that's really good. The results you have achieved with your husband, that he uses more essential oils than yourself. That you got to put that in. That is funny. That energizes you probably too, right?
Sorry, I'm not typing that fast and I make a ton of mistakes.
That doesn't matter at all. Don't just right click. They won't see. What mistake did you make that you could help others avoid? Or is there like a transformation did you experience that others struggle with? Anything else from those ones? What skill?
I would say probably turning the skeptic into not really believer, but somebody who might accept that this might work.
Yeah, now take the mites out and just say turn the skeptic into a believer. That's all you need to add. You don't want a mite. And that is a real good achievement, because I think especially with men, it's the hardest thing, and essential oils or aromatherapy, to turn a skeptic into, I mean,
Yeah, that's amazing.
perfect. And then send it off. And this is what you can use at a later point, but it gives you already a purpose statement right now. And then you can even take that one and say, okay, I'm going to change a few words or do something different. I help skeptical individuals and their loved ones discover the healing power of aromatherapy so they can move from doubt and frustration to confidence, connection, and well-being, because I believe everyone deserves to experience true holistic healing no matter where they start.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. And if you, so you can copy that one, but if you're not happy, I would adjust it a little bit more now too. So we're going to go back for the last one with Jaqueline now, and you can see and play a little bit more if you like that. So Jaqueline, we're going to cover right now number 7.
Number 7.
And then,
Passion statement. From earlier statements. Ooh.
Yeah, let's see if we didn't do the passion statement, did we?
Wasn't that
Let me just go back.
purpose statement? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, no, we did. That was number 2. Duh. Yeah, we did win number 2. That was your passion statement. The little sentence.
In win number 2?
Yes, in win number 2, the little
Which
sentence.
is passion, right? Win number 2 was passion? Okay.
That's
Right,
your
let me get
passion
back there.
statement. That's what you copy and pasted.
I help people rediscover their unique mind-body archetype and create a personalized holistic wellness plan so they can live with more energy, balance, and authenticity. Ooh,
That sounds really good.
I
Copy
like
paste.
it. All right. Let's copy that. And where am I going? I'm so confused.
You're
Right.
just going to wherever you saved it. There you are. Perfect.
Ideal member avatar.
You can also take that from the first prompt now.
Right here.
Win.
So just get this first part, the basic demographics? Or all of it?
The whole thing. The
whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's at least try it. Yeah, it's not easy to have multiple screens and sharing.
That's
a good training already for the future.
Yeah. All right.
And then your unique background, I believe you can actually also grab.
I think that was in there too, wasn't it? Was that in 4?
Yeah, that was, well, that was in the answers. I'm just thinking your unique background more, that where was your pain point? so it lets you now create the community you want to create. What was your pain point, and why did it bring you there? Because you maybe enjoy the athletic side, or you enjoyed the aroma, or it wasn't fulfilling to be in the corporate job. Like, how did you get there?
Oh, like in my past life.
Yes, like something relevant to your story is like, this is why I now decide to open up this community, basically. What were you before? What led you to do that?
Worked in supply and logistics. Oh, I don't know. Whew, it's a little deep. I worked in supply and I was good at my job and
That's
enjoyed
good.
it. I was unfulfilled and asked myself questions about who I am as a person. This self. This took for a long time.
Mhm.
Okay.
I wasn't surprised also.
Is that okay? Is that too
Yeah,
long?
no, this self-reflection brought me to aromatherapy. The mind-body practice is something I have enjoyed for a long time. I became an aromatherapy because blah, 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 aromatherapy
Yeah, that's how I feel when I was typing
of
it.
plant medicine, and they're beautiful.
Yeah.
And the transformation I offer is literally one sentence: to go from here to here. To have someone who's never heard about essential oils and TCM using it on a regular basis, for example.
To go from being completely overwhelmed with essential oil choices and finding. It sounds terrible. Should have typed what you said. To go from being completely overwhelmed and finding.
Choices and finding a new personalized path, or a new love and confidence in working with alternative solutions or similar. Yeah. So what do you do differently? And you have said it already, you have now the combination of actually TCM and so that is your differentiator. What's your differentiator from Aroma Hair teaching essential oils in their 101 class?
For no, that's right. I know I could say that better than that. It's terrible.
Yeah, no, but it's definitely coming across for the tool to know what you want. So
Right.
I think you go with this now again, and then we can always look if you want to
Tweak it
change
later.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
But
I've got some really good stuff that I'd gotten just from playing around.
yes.
That I kept, that I can answer some of these a lot better.
Yeah. So you can always go back and do that. But I think
Good.
yeah, you're good to go. Yeah, this stuff is always a little bit like what we want right now is just a baseline. And then from the baseline, you will build out everything.
Right.
Let's see. Does it play down below already? Can you scooch? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Sorry. Unique position. What makes you combine ordinary helping them discover personalizing. Oh, I love it.
You bridge a gap between mind, body, and daily ritual, making wellness practical, not just aspirational.
I
Your
like that.
community is built on lived experience. You've gone from feeling lost and overwhelmed to empowered and connected through these methods.
This is great.
Yeah. So, what can members get from you? They can't get anywhere else. A step-by-step essential oil identity, discovery process based on TCM. Beautiful.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, a safe, non-judgmental space to experiment, share, and celebrate small wins.
Mm-hmm.
What's your unfair advantage? Your journey from corporate logistics to holistic. This is something you should definitely always bring up over and over again as well, Jacqueline, because it's sometimes for people, they think you've been in this for a really long time, but hey, no, you changed from here to here as well. That's your story.
Right.
Deep
Okay.
expertise in both plant medicine and practical habit building, a relatable, down to earth voice. Beautiful. You know,
I don't know. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, no, I think it is. I mean, there's always something where you don't fully agree with, maybe or so, but overall, I think go
Yeah,
down a little further.
this is really good though. It's getting stuff out of my head that I can't.
Verbalize sometimes,
Yes,
right? Yeah,
articulate. That's it.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, specific benefit statements.
Mm.
Learn how to create your own essential oil blends in 30 days without feeling overwhelmed and second guessing every choice. Connect with fellow working mothers who crave authentic wellness. Get access to personalized aromatherapy guides. Solve daily stress and energy slumps using your unique mind body archetype. That's a beautiful one, too.
Yeah, I like that.
Proof points integration, personal story, you should be exactly. Results achieved, unique qualifications, trained in. Okay, so here's the negative prompt needed trained in TCM
Yeah.
inspired. So you're not trained in, right? But
No.
you have been self-taught, and that's where I would then go back and say that because, or don't even mention trained, just say TCM inspired holistic wellness,
Right.
for
Yeah.
example.
Yeah, for sure.
Beautiful value proposition formulas, and then there are a few template A, B, and C. You could then choose basically how you, and you can play around with those ones too when you speak to people.
Mm.
Busy women who want to feel calm and energized can join the archetype oil circle to discover, or the only holistic wellness community designed for high achieving women who are tired of one size fits all self-care. And template C is where mindful women come to create daily calm and balance using personalized aromatherapy and TCM archetypes. So this is when you were to speak, for example, to someone that is completely new and they say, hey, what's your business all about? And then
Mm-hmm.
you would be answering A, B, or C or something similar.
Right.
And then there are a couple more alternative options as well. So
So
we
nice.
could go on with this or just copy that now into slide number 9, I believe it is. Yeah, in
Okay.
slide number 9. Why people should choose you over others. That's basically one of these statements.
Okay, where am I at?
Yeah, you could now copy again the whole thing to your files. So you can save, first of all, everything to your files or
This
copy
is
it also over to Canva again to slide number 9.
slide 9.
Yeah. And then
And
we're gonna go over to Ruxandra, and then that's basically it. The other ones for in between, I would suggest if you still have time or not today, you could do them later on by yourself, the 3, 4, 5, and 6.
yeah.
But
Okay.
then you get a whole feeling of your baseline of what your community is going to be about.
Right.
All right,
This
Ruxandra,
is
you're up. Are
great.
you? You have to share, and I will put you
I
on.
just love that you're here, Ruxandra. I
I
do.
love that you're here. Okay, do you see it or?
Yeah, I see it now. Perfect. Oh, great.
So the first one I actually ran through the
The
brainstorming cutie and then through the AI to human.
Interesting.
Oh,
You took a
no, I've not
few.
used that yet.
All right.
I don't know, but I actually kind of like doing that with a lot of things that I'm working on.
Yeah, just see and test different ways and angles.
Yeah.
Well, you've got the opportunity for sure. Nice. So I hope my eyes. Can you read that, Roxandra?
If I go back to my main page, yes.
I help people discover now what aromatherapy can actually do for them and their families. Most folks come to me feeling unsure or even skeptical, and that's completely normal. Exactly. My job is helping you figure out if this approach makes sense for your situation, if it does supporting you through the process. I believe everyone should have access to that's exactly true what you mentioned before. Everybody should have access to
Mhm.
the power or the possibilities of alternative. Okay, and then you have your ideal member avatar. You copied that, and
Yeah, I just retrieved everything.
yeah, unique background, and you do have one. Did you put in also that you were before even working in the dental field or something? Or do you want to leave
Um,
that
I
out?
I don't think I put it in this one here.
That's
No.
fine. Yeah. Sometimes it helps to look all the way back to what we've done
Mhm.
before, because for other people it makes then maybe a possible bridge even for us, like, oh, she did that before, and now this, I guess it must be working, or this is beautiful, or just
Mhm.
hearing your former self or your I think it makes a big
Yeah.
difference. Okay, and then transformation I offer, you've got in there as well. Enhance mental wellness, emotional balance through personalized aromatherapy solutions. Beautiful. This includes custom essential oil blends tailored. All right, well, give it a go. Oh, you did probably
I
already.
did already, yeah.
You did. There you go. Unique position analysis. What makes your perspective approach it different? So, did you read through this already?
I
Specific.
actually no, I didn't read through it yet. No.
So, what does the statement at the end say? Here, the value proposition formulas. When you read them, for some reason, it's a bit blurry for me right now. But
And
Okay.
mine's a bit
For
blurry too.
template A, it says veterans, first responders, and their families who want to finally sleep soundly and feel emotionally balanced can join
the community.
to
Okay.
experience aromatherapy, combining the power of essential oils and acupressure so they can reclaim calm and connection without judgment or overwhelming one size fits all advice. B, the only trauma informed wellness community designed specifically for veterans, first responders, and families tired of feeling isolated, misunderstood, or stuck, and ready to discover a proven personalized path to better sleep and peace of mind.
Mm.
Nice.
C, uh, where those who serve and those who love them come to restore balance, sleep, and calm using my unique aromatherapy approach. No need to explain your story and no pressure to just get over
Get
it.
over it. I see. Yeah.
D, if you're a veteran, first responder, or family member struggling with stress, sleep, or anxiety, this is the only community where you'll get custom aromatherapy protocols, real understanding, and practical support without judgment or just think positive platitudes. E, a safe haven for military and first responder families to connect, heal, and thrive, integrating ancient wisdom and cutting edge science, guided by someone who truly gets it.
Yeah. So any of these ones are still very much on the military side. So
Mhm.
if you want them to be also including maybe all PTSD, maybe you would need to make a few adjustments, I think.
Yeah.
But those different ones, again, even so often we might not think about this, but even those type of templates, for example, right now can be used in Facebook advertisement. Then they can be used, so you can repurpose anything you get out of here in all different kinds of scenarios. Part of your social media, part of your Facebook, part of your emails. Even sometimes people put one sentence at the bottom of their email, like the email signature. You could choose and play around with these type of sentences where it makes it more clear what you do in one or two sentences, if that makes sense. So you can repurpose those ones.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a simple value proposition at the end: polished and authentic. If you're a veteran first responder, so I think still you need a little bit more the PTSD crowd.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Or repurpose those ones and take veterans out and replace them just with families that experience PTSD in their families,
Mhm.
just to broaden that a little bit. And
Yeah.
this is exactly what you want, that you want to attract just
Mhm.
veteran first responders.
No, I want to broaden it a little bit
Yeah, that's
because, like I
really,
said, it applies to so many people. So,
yeah. So right now, if I were to go on with this, I would put in the chat, it's like, by the way, I don't want to emphasize on veterans and first responder. I want to emphasize on.
mhm.
So please replace everything what you have mentioned with veteran and first responder with A, B, or C. I would mention that directly. And then it would probably come up with more. And this is where the fine tuning happens a little bit.
Mhm.
Right.
With any kind of AI and chats. It's like you have to fine tune and steer it then a little bit more. You get already a very comprehensive answer back, but sometimes there's still something we need to say, okay, don't do that and do that, please, instead.
Right.
Right. All right. So let me just see that we are pretty much now at the end of everything. So tomorrow we will basically, so just to recap one more time, today is all about who is going to be invited into the community, why, what is your passion behind it, and also does it feel good? And if you open up your community, so play around with these 7 prompts as much as you need to really find the this is what I want. But also keep in mind that tomorrow we will maybe add or take away a little bit more with when we are building it out. But the other 4 prompts, and let me just share my screen one more time, and then we go share screen, entire screen. This these part here, the time commitment, these are small extra bonus prompts you don't necessarily need to do. But if you want to have like a comprehensive baseline for opening up the community, I would just say go through all those 7 prompts, 1 through 7. And you see them all, Jaqueline and Ruxandra, right? You have them all.
Yes. Yeah.
I saw Kim saying she doesn't see them. So Kim, if you don't see them, I would suggest to refresh, log in and log out, because I just added them before this morning. So passion and purpose we did. The friend validation test is just a small little, hey, what do you think about it? Like what you could say to your friends. The community research is maybe an idea, and also look into the communities online. What do they mention on their about pages when you go to the Skool communities? What is mentioned? Let's go here to the journey and you go to the about page. Start looking at this. Oh, they don't have anything here, for example. Interesting. Okay, so start looking at what they say over here to the welcome, on the welcome side, or if you go to Jackie's, here is, this one is going to be then important, and everything you do today will be used tomorrow then to build out the about page and to build out these small ones here, and then inside of the community as well. All right, ladies.
Exciting.
So I'm going to be very excited to see. So these ones at this point, for everybody that wants to keep up with the course, with the workshop challenge, these should be filled out with your prompt answers by tomorrow, and then the decision should be made. Which community will I do the $9 hobby or the 99? And then tomorrow we go into day 2. We will only have 3 prompts tomorrow, unless I get creative again. But 3 prompts, and the first day is the most important one. It's the baseline, and then the other ones are building out and technical stuff.
So then we can expect more, right?
No. I'm going to be, I really try to be much better with that.
Emphasizing on try, right?
Yeah, sometimes. See, I think that's the thing with communities as well. But if I don't give them that right now, they might miss that. But sometimes it's so not needed. So that's why I emphasize those 3 prompts, and the other ones are somewhat optional. But if it would be me, I would just do all of them. So
yeah, that's me.
Yeah, because they're so helpful, each of them. Anyway, ladies, you made it through the first day. How do you feel?
Exhausted.
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 Jacqueline is
So
like,
exhausted.
I need my coffee.
Yes, so you got out a humongous amount of energy. You did something completely new, scary, in front of everyone, and you actually succeeded on top of it. So
great.
Thank you so much. So let's see, are there any other questions? I found them under all. Okay. Yeah, Kimberly.
Hi, Kim.
Yeah, I think if you go to literally AI prompts and then you click on strategic prompt bundles, that's what you would need to click on to find them there. Then you should have them. And then
when I went from Skool, it actually took me directly to.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
If you click, that's right, Kim. So if you click on the link in Skool, in the classrooms, it will bring you to all of the prompts directly. And she's also saying, interesting watching both of you go through this journey.
Interesting being the keyword.
Yeah, so Hope says, thank you, Katrine, Ruxandra, and Jaqueline. This has been awesome. So thank you so much for doing it. And that we got there. Okay, ladies, then I will say good night. Have a wonderful afternoon, evening, Jaqueline, right? Yeah. No, wait a second. What time
it's afternoon here, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, no. So never mind.
I have homework to do.
Yeah, you have. I know.
And you have 2 extra hours compared to me.
Oh, yeah. Where are you?
On the East Coast.
Oh, okay.
Maryland.
Oh.
Yeah, you might want to play over to Jaqueline quickly to catch up on the hours. But you have 2 hours more tomorrow morning too.
True.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, ladies. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Katrine.
Thank you, Katrine.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.